Stay at the back of the room away from the door. And of course, hands where I can see them. I'm not gonna repeat myself. The new ones are always easy to trick. Hey there, I'm Six, your neighbor. I suppose I can say, hello neighbor. Wow, your room is so much cooler than mine. You've got a table and a plant and even some shelves. Want to switch rooms? Oh, I'm sorry, you're probably very confused. Not that I can help with that, but what I can do is help you become more familiar with the place. We can discuss who gets which room later. I see you got your keycard already. You're gonna have plenty of those. Which means you'll be needing something to help you keep track of them. Here, take it, it's yours. These keycards will allow you to activate these card scanners, which do all sorts of things. Eyes on the colors of the scanners because they are color-coded. We shouldn't stay here too long or they'll think something's wrong. Let's head to the other room where everyone else is. You give it a try. Ain't this the life? Just play, hibernate, and repeat. But most importantly, do everything you're told. This place is very cool, but there's someone I want you to meet first. Hey Seven, the new guy's here.
Not now. I'm busy.
You don't even care to look at him?
That's the guy? As if one of you wasn't enough.
I volunteered to show him around and even taught him how to use the card scanners. Exactly what a good leader does.
Leader? Uh-huh.
Yes, leader. I told you a million times everyone looks up to me, and I'm the leader of the group.
Whatever. Listen, new guy. I only speak with those that are exceptionally smart and are as interested in knowledge as I am. You don't look like you even know what your case number is.
Don't take what she said too much to heart. She'll come to like you as much as she secretly does me. But it looks like your reputation is not as grandiose as you'd hoped. How about you take a look around the place and maybe make some friends while you're at it? Come find me when you're done exploring.
That guy over there wants to claim the treasure for themselves. Over my dead, slimy body. That idiot over there wants my treasure. I found it first. It's mine.
Hey, up here! If I jump, will you catch me? I've been stuck up here for hours! Here I come!
Hold on. Why didn't you ask me for help?
Because I know you're still angry about the prank I pulled on you the other day.
What? No. I had already forgotten about that. Just jump and I'll catch you. Promise.
Okay, if you promise. Whoa!
Minus 1 million more. Never prank the prankster.
Ow! That really hurt. Thank you. You just earned a friend.
forgot to help me. Seven said something about her not liking dumb people before she placed me in here, and I've been too scared to see what would happen if I left since. Help me solve this, and we can split whatever's in these boxes by half. From what I could figure out, you're supposed to place the sphere in a certain order. An order that would allow the slider to go through them from smallest to largest. What? There's more? Oh, scratch what I said about splitting everything in half. Just take it all. Just help me solve this. At least now I have physical proof that I passed this madness. Thank you.
¡Hey, tú! Miré que ayudaste al tipo en el iglú. Yo también necesito tu ayuda. Ven conmigo y haré que valga la pena. Me han dado la tarea de resolver esta extraña pantalla. Dijeron que si lo resolvía, me darían un premio. Pero nunca me molesté en intentarlo. No se dieron cuenta que no tengo manos para tocar la pantalla. Ayúdame a resolverlo y podrás quedarte con esas ruedas de allá. Es lo único que pude quedarme cuando robaron mi cuarto. ¡Genial! He esperado demasiado por este momento. ¿Qué? ¿Una guitarra necesita manos para tocarse? ¿Me colocaron en el cuarto equivocado?
I've sailed the 7 seas for this treasure! And still, you're not getting any of it. Mine! Are you okay? Hello? What have I done? Greed will be the end of all of us! The treasure is all yours, new guy. I don't want any of it.
So you do love knowledge as much as I do. Very few score an A+ on my tests. Great job. Oh, is that for me? I love it. Thank you.
You're friends with everyone already? How come?
Everyone that passes my tests with an A+ and gives me great gifts is a friend of mine.
But I gave you flowers that one time.
Those were mushrooms. Plastic mushrooms.
It's the thought that counts. You know what? How about this? If you're so good at making friends, let's play hide and seek and see if you're just as good at finding them. No one ever finds me in hide and seek. Everybody gather around, I have an important announcement to make. As you might have noticed, we have a new face around here, and you know the tradition. In honor of them, let's play hide and seek. They're it. Wait, we're missing somebody. Where's your friend?
Greed is the thief of contentment, and chasing gold, we lose our shine. Greed has taken them.
What? Alright, when you see them next, tell them they missed out on the group's hide and seek session. Well, new guy, I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. But you're it. Go count down from 10 in the counting corner.
No peeking!
I'm terrible, even at this game.
Got me!
Dang it.
You're cheating.
Nunca había durado tanto sin ser encontrado.
You pigs!
It seems we all suck at hide and seek. I really thought no one would find me where I hid. Who wants to be the seeker next?
I volunteer. It's the first step of atonement.
Consider yourself fully forgiven if you manage to find the new guy first. Come with me, new guy. I have the best hiding spot to show you. These Gervanium blobs are dumb as rocks. No pun intended. If they find your hiding spot and you tell them that you're just a piece of stone, they'll believe it and leave you be. Wait, what's that? Oh no. I'll talk to him. Stay here. Begone, you monster. What are you doing here?
The results are out. You're being replaced. We have to do something, and I might just know what exactly. I'll come by later and tell you everything. We won't get another chance, so it must be done tonight, or else they'll notice what I've altered. I've also nabbed that doctor's samples as promised. I am certain they'll drive away your issues. You'll be a new you. You can control it. I know you can. We can't be seen talking for much longer. You have to go now.
It's safe to come out now. We need to check on Seven. She must be terrified.
When will this end?
I've managed to scare him away this time, as I'm sure you saw. And as long as I'm around, I always will.
How many more of us will he snatch and take away? It's only a matter of time before it's my turn.
I'll make sure that never happens. You've seen enough for one day, not to mention it's hibernation time anyway. Head to your room and I'll come check on you when I can. Boo! Did I scare you? I'm practicing so that I'm actually scary when I need to be. You know, I felt bad about what happened earlier today. This is not the kind of first day I'd ever want to have. And to make up for it, I've got a surprise for you. It's a bit of a walk from here, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. Darn, I must have dropped my red keycard on my way here. I can't open the door without it. Could you help me look for it? What was that? Truffle Toot. What are you doing here at this hour? You need to go back to your room. Actually, maybe you don't. New guy, this is Truffle Toot. One of the few cases that I can truly consider a friend. The best part about him is that he can... Actually, I won't spoil it. But what I will say is that both of us having only one flashlight should no longer be a problem. Give it a try. He loves being held. What? It's stuck? We're running out of time here. Why is everything becoming a hurdle now? Wait, give me a second. I know who to call. Now we wait. Finally. Thank you, A. My best friend. I've got the new guy here with me. You can give your greetings when you reach the surprise. For now, we've got to keep moving. It's dark in here. Can you find the lights? I I thought he said it was all ready to open. The surprise is right behind this door, but it seems we need more bodies to get it open. There's you, me, and 8. Truffletooth's weight probably isn't enough to push the place down enough. That means we need 2 more bodies alongside us, and I'm all out of friends I know who'd be out at this time of the night. Let's keep looking around, I guess.
Hey! Help me! They left me here tied to the bed, and with all these earthquakes, something broke! The tranquilizing gas is leaking. You need to get out of here, find a yellow key card, and activate whatever's necessary to get me untied! Jesters smell funny when they're dead. We don't want that now, do we? Did you find it yet? Okay, that wasn't it. Now you're stuck in here with me. Looks like we've got to stop the circulation manually first. I've seen them set it up. You can do that through the monitors. The last monitor is the one responsible for the tranquilizing gas in the room. If we can somehow overwhelm it, it might just turn itself off. It has to, otherwise we'd be done for. You need to listen to me very carefully, okay? See that movable panel on the left? That's used to send electric shots at a target. You're going to use it to turn the monitors on one by one. Start with the one nearest to the door. That's the core power unit. You can transfer electricity through these monitors, but some of them are faulty, so make sure to only charge the ones that aren't dead. Make sure a monitor is only charged when the frequencies of both the panel and the monitor match. Any mistake can make the entire room go kaboom. Got it? Okay, looks like the circulation is off, but residue of the gas is still in the room. We're still not safe. Find a way to untie me. Phew, that was a close one. That gas was more deadly than my jokes. Thank you for saving me. I owe you. I'm 17. A jester here to fulfill your day with my jokes. I've never seen you around before. You must be new. Darn! I almost forgot about the gas. Let's get out of here and we'll talk more outside. Something tells me this new friendship will bring nothing but laughs so intense you will feel them pierce your chest. Hello, 6.
What happened to you, 17?
I was left for dead. Or until tomorrow. But your friend here saved the day. It's nice to see you again, 8. And you, Truffletoot.
You said he helped you? Well, we also need your help with something.
Of course! Anything after what was done for me.
But we'd still need one more body. What was that?
Whoa! Hey, girl. What are you doing out here all by yourself? Are you lost?
And that makes us complete. 17, you saw that room with the big door? Let's all rendezvous there.
Wait! Want to hear a joke first?
Save it for later. For now, we gotta go.
Kitty and I are right behind you. Does 6 know what's behind this door? I don't, but I've heard the sounds. Something tells me it's nothing pretty. Like I said, I owe you, and I'll go through with it if you want me to. But just thought I'd let you know how I feel about all of this.
Alright, let's spread, and each of us pick a plate to stand on. New guy, the surprise is for you, remember? You stand on the one in the middle. I can't promise it'll be a room full of Pancreas's level of awesomeness, but I'm sure you'll love it. get back here now. Uh-oh. Whoa! What happened? Where are we? What are all these tunnels? That's not good. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Everything I planned just gets ruined. We have to get back up there somehow. You need a light source. It's pitch black in all directions. Truffletooth never disappoints. Don't worry, he'll live. I know this mushroom better than anyone else. There is no time not to split up. You go in one direction and I'll go the other. Then we meet back here and see what we can do next. And if for whatever reason we don't, take care of Truffletooth.
Oh, it's you! You are absent from most of my visions. Why is that? I wonder. But in the few where you are present, you are accompanied by a stranger.
Come with me. I'll show you the second best hiding spot I know of. This is it. After what happened today, I don't think there'll be anybody out here looking for you, making this truly one of the best hiding spots. When the game's over, I'll come find you. For now, don't make a peep. Hey, you there. I can see you on the cameras. I am so happy to see you. And I need your help with something. Wait, can you even hear me? Hello? Listen, if you can hear what I'm saying, wave at any camera. Oh, thank God. I'm so glad you're here. I thought this was the end. I was looking around and walked into the security room. Then the door closed behind me and I've been stuck inside since. It needs a light blue key card to open, but I don't have it. I know why you're here and I can help you, but you've got to get me out of here. If I recall correctly, only maintenance workers held the light blue key card. So you're gonna have to go down to the maintenance room and look there. The door there is probably locked as well, and I can't open it from here, but I do have control over the break room door. Here, I open it for you. See if you can find anything useful in there. the good old drones. I lost mine a couple of weeks ago. Maintenance workers used them for all sorts of things, like reaching high places and grabbing things that fell into the abyss, and sometimes even comfort. It's good that you have one. It might be useful in our little conundrum. Take a look around and see if you can figure out how to get into the maintenance room. I'm unsure if it can be of much help, but wave at the cameras if you need my insight. Sweet. Now you can go down to the maintenance room. Remember, you're looking for a light blue key card. Good luck. Three birds with one stone. I get all of your key cards, I get the perfect specimen, and I don't have to deal with that thing down there. And it's all thanks to you. Oh, come on. I didn't hit you that hard. Or maybe I did. Either way, it's best you take a nap while I prepare for our little surgery.
want you all to welcome our newest student. You're late to class. I'll let it slide this time since it's your first day, but be late again and I'll rip you to pieces. You're a new and unpopular student, so you will have to sit with the unpopular table in the middle. Now sit so we can begin. Okay, class, so the first lesson of the day is math. Over the course of the semester, you will learn how to annihilate others, how to safely extract the human brain for eating, and... Oh, wait, I made a mistake. I think that's lesson 4 of the day. For math, over the course of the semester, you will learn to add, subtract, divide, multiply, and so much more. I am so excited! Before we start, let's revise some of the basics. What is 6874123612 plus 9819399912? And remember, wrong answers will be very harshly punished. 785-606-3524. Correct! You kids are really paying attention today. Next question, and one that I wrote myself. What is 2 plus 2? Correct! Wow, I thought everyone would get it wrong. Alright, last question before your lunch break. What is misery plus disappointment? My life. Correct! Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for math for the day. Go to your lunch break, and then we'll start the next lesson when you come back.
Attention everyone, this announcement concludes your lunch break. Please return to your classes. Also, teachers, please keep in mind that we're on the lookout for a very, very naughty student, believed to be accompanied by a drone. If you catch them, call Principal Banban's office immediately.
Hey, you didn't see the person they were talking about, did you? Oh, what am I saying? You're one of the cool kids. Of course you don't talk to ugly, unpopular kids like them. Take a seat with the cool kids, where you belong. Okay, kids, the next lesson is science. Like we did for math, and since this is the first science lesson of the semester, it will only be a review lesson. But first, let me introduce you to our classroom rules. No eating, no talking, no breathing, no moving, no asking questions, and no washroom breaks. Remember, I will have to punish you very, very harshly if you break any of those rules. Back to the review. Let's start with something easy. How hot is the sun? Nothing's as hot as me. I'll allow it, but only because it made me laugh and because you're a cool kid. I can tell by your very cool glasses. Next question. How many hearts does an octopus have? Stingerflint. Correct! That's half right, since Stingerflint is close to an octopus. He's a jellyfish. But I'll allow it, since you're a cool kid. Normal octopuses have 3 hearts. We humans have 1. And Stingerflint has... I'm not sure actually, but let's move on. Next question. We have 5 senses. Sight, smell, taste, touch, and... Correct! Oh, You just made me use my fifth sense. Close enough. I'll allow it. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for science for today. Go on to your second break, and then we'll start the next lesson when it's over.
Attention everyone, this announcement concludes your second break. Please return to your classes.
Oh wow! 3 new kids in one day? 1 unpopular kid? Yuck. 1 cool kid and 1 mean kid. Welcome! Sit on the table to your left where you belong so we can begin. Okay kids, the next lesson is health and kindness. Just like we did for math and science, it will only be a review lesson. Let's start with some common knowledge to freshen your stupid brains. Can anyone here give me an example of an unkind person? I will beat you to death. Correct! That is a perfect example. Good job. Assuming it wasn't directed at me, of course. Now, this time, can anyone give me an example of a kind person? I will give you immense pain. Correct! Exactly! Giving others things without expecting anything in return is exactly what kindness is. This class is going to be great! I can feel it! Wait, what was that? I wonder if it's a new student. Nobody move while I check it out. No, not again! I actually tried to be a good teacher this time.
Where are you hiding?
You know, on a normal day, you'd be standing where I am, behind the safety of this glass. Like you're in a zoo watching some animals. Speaking of zoos, it's almost assembly time, where all the doors open, so we must keep this brief. Look, I'm sorry I hit you, but you gotta understand. I needed something from you that I could only get if you were unconscious, and I was all out of sedatives. If you'd seen me, you wouldn't have trusted me, I know it. But there was one thing I didn't lie to you about, and that's me knowing why you're here. You're here for your children. I too am working towards saving them, if you can believe it. But someone else has them. Someone far stronger than you and me both, that resides deep in the abyss. Oh no, you've gotta go. There's an elevator in Opillabird's walkway. Take it and we'll talk again down there.
You've been a bad student.
Glad to see you've made it. I don't know how you did it, but then again, you survived the giant elevator crash, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Also, again, I apologize for hitting you over the head. In fact, it is for this reason that I believe we should not meet face to face. You see, for whatever reason, I'm prone to violent instincts, and I do not trust myself to not give in to them again. I have locked myself inside of a surveillance room. That way I can help without being a danger to you. We are currently on the lowest floor to remain active before everything went awry. There are many floors below us, but they've all remained closed and abandoned for quite some time now. So just make sure not to fall. As for your children, I don't know exactly where they're being kept, but I know someone who does. Head to the aquatic sector. That's where he resides. It just hit me that you need the keycard to operate the cable car. Shouldn't be too hard to find one. Literally everyone had a copy. It's how you'd get from station to station.
You've had a rough day, I can tell. You diligently wait for the moment you leave this wretched place with your child in hand. I can also tell. Not to undermine your efforts, but I fear that moment may never come. I cannot let it happen, and I will gladly show you why, but after I do, you take my advice. Leave this place while you still can. Erase it from your memory. Move on and forget any of this ever happened, and I promise you, tomorrow will be a better day. Welcome to my home. Or at least, what was supposed to be my home. Down in the dark and cold depths of the facility, the circumstances force you to do things that are out of your nature. When I feel that I'm straying too far off my original course, I head to the room you found me meditating in to mentally regroup. I come to this place, and then I am reminded that what I'm fighting for is worth all of this pain and suffering. Of course, none of this is real, but it all could be. I have never had actual sun rays touch my skin. Can you imagine that? And I yearn for the day that they finally do. I need the children to achieve that, but do not worry. I will practice the safest of procedures. Whatever I decide to do with the adults, I will make sure to keep one alive and sane so that the surviving children are delivered to the surface safe and sound. And of course, to deliver me to where I choose to be. Oh, to live the simple life of a completely brainless jellyfish, just munching on shrimp and avoiding getting eaten by turtles all day. You never appreciate how calming it is to have no conscience until you have one. I admire your courage, so I am giving you the chance to walk away. Take it. That way you won't lose both your life and the chance to see your child. No liver, no intestines, but most importantly, no pancreas. You, sir, need to have more organs. What am I supposed to eat when there's nothing to eat? Guess I'm going to have to look elsewhere.
You are not one of them. You are new. You need to hide. They are coming.
What happened to you is one of Stinger Flynn's tricks. He left for the progressive sector, but we have something more important to deal with right now. See Nabnab's room? It's open now, which means he's inside. When Nabnab escaped, it wasn't long before workers started to disappear. Of course, precautions and trading can only get you so far, so we had to think of a more permanent solution. Nabnalina was that solution, We had a theory that Nabna was as aggressive as he was due to his loneliness. We never got to prove this theory right, as the collapse happened during the surgery. That's where you come in. You'll be carrying out the final steps of said surgery. Juvenium-related procedures are very delicate, so I'm going to need you to pay very close attention to these instructions. The hard part is already done. All you need to do is mix the right concentrations and inject her with it about 6 times? The machine with the droplet symbols is where that's done. When it's time, the screen will light up with the symbol of the needed concentration. For simplicity, the concentrations have been represented by colors. Mix and achieve the right concentration, then collect it in the syringe and give it to Nabnalina. The machine with the colored pipes will occasionally shift to the wrong colors, and when that happens, use the given tongs to revert them all to their normal state of green. The buttons on the walls will also malfunction at times. When that happens, hit any ones that are lit with your drone. The excess juvenium that you can find in the room will deplete when anything malfunctions or when a concentration is needed to be delivered. The procedure stops if any of the 4 depletes completely, and what happens next is never good. Only the best of us perform juvenium procedures, but we don't have much of a choice. Good luck. I hope that wasn't too hard. Anyway, grab the audio disc and head back to the aquatic sector and play it on the big speaker in the lounge. Time for a spider union. At last, he's no longer miserable. I'm surprised they both weren't originally members of the mutants below. They'd certainly fit. This is.
You have overstayed your welcome here. I even made you an offer, but guess what? Accepting it is long overdue. Don't worry, I won't get rid of you or collect you just yet. I was never one to abide by waste. An old friend needs you a lot more than I do. They too are on a path to achieve peace of mind. I already have more than enough subjects to move forward with my aspiration and my ultimate mental refinement. You just take a little nap while I transfer you to where you're meant to be.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. Can't blame you for taking a nap. Feels like we've been in this car forever. So, Stinger, when are we arriving at this place called Beach?
I believe we are lost.
Nice. You had one job and you messed that up somehow.
I am struggling to locate the being who asked for your opinion.
Can you at least put some music on since we're gonna be out here for a while?
Traveling through the dark, what's with these floating cars? I'm picking up these pieces of my fragile broken heart, cleaning up the infestation.
That's what I'm talking about. Opila, what do you think about this?
Being infiltrated, they got my mind, must have been sedated. Feels like a stinging in my brain, it's like a migraine.
Awesome. Captain, what about you? Captain? Okay, decent answer.
Can you stop vocalizing for just 1 second so I can focus on the road?
What do you mean focus on the road? We've been going in circles for hours. Never trust a jellyfish, am I right, Opila?
If your pathetic mouth utters another infuriating sentence, I will stuff your whole body in one of those stupid party hats on your head.
Finally, you're waking up! I was getting really bored, and that fella over there isn't much of a talker. Plus, it's scary here. That big green guy keeps checking in on us. I think he believes we're some sort of dolls. We could use that to our advantage to try and escape. He cannot know that we're alive. Every time we move or change something in the room, let's make sure that it's back to the way it was before he checks in on us again. This way, we can inch our way towards escaping, all while he doesn't suspect a thing. In other words, from his point of view, the room must remain unchanged. When he's close, the lights change color, so run back to your chair when the lights change. I don't know where to start though, so you give it a try. Quick! Sit down! He's coming! Hey, come help me solve this equation! You're right. Maybe now isn't the best time for education?
Hand over your pancreas. Hand over your pancreas. 3 stones with 1 bird. Behave or get banned. 3 stones with 1 bird. Hand over your pancreas. 3 stones with 1 bird. 3 stones with 1 bird. 3 stones with 1 bird. Hand over your pancreas. Open sesame.
I can't believe my eyes. I swear this must be happening in my mind. I've never seen a stranger sight in all my life. How can I survive? Should I run or should I try to hide? And still a million other questions fill my mind. Amnesia, numbing memories like anesthesia. Other common side effects include: who are you? Who am I? Who are these other guys? Amnesia. All I know is that your pancreas is mine. Get this right, cause if I don't, I'm probably gonna die. Who are these creatures and what brought them all to life? Some of them seem nice, and some have tried to bury me alive. And something tells me they want to sell me merchandise. Amnesia, numbing memories like anesthesia. Other common side effects include: who are you? Who am I? Who are these other guys? Amnesia. Till I'm pretty sure your pancreas is mine. It's all your fault, side effects include: who are you? Who am I? Who are these other guys? Amnesia. Still I'm pretty sure your pancreas is mine. It's all your fault, bro. Yeah, yeah. I can't believe my eyes. I swear this must be happening in my mind. I've never seen a stranger sight in all my life. How can I survive? Or should I run or should I try to hide? And still a million other questions fill my mind. Amnesia, numbing memories like anesthesia. Other common side effects include: who are you? Who am I? Who are these other guys? Amnesia. All I know is that your pancreas is mine.
Behave or get banned. 3 stones with 1 bird. Hand over your pancreas. Behave or get banned. Behave or get banned.
Okay. Bird riding is a new one, I'll give you that. What drives you forward so vigorously? I refuse to accept that it's your protective parental instincts. Oh, I know. Someone has given you false hope. Promised you what you want when all along they had one thing on their mind: pancreases. At first, I was confused by how everything was going perfectly in your favor, despite you never being here before. And then it hit me. Someone has to have been guiding you. And as with most things, I was right. You did have help. Your friend here has helped me tremendously. Thanks to him, I bore witness to very vital information. What information, you ask? Well, when my turn comes, I will simply prevent myself from turning into what he turned into. You can run away, but the smell of your pancreas will always draw me to you. Stop it, you two.
Listen up, criminal. That whole act of you being unconscious won't work on me. You're a prisoner now. You'll do what you're told without any questions. Understood? Now your first task is very simple. I will ask you yes or no questions, and you'll answer them using the buttons on your left and right. Facing forward, the button on your right is a yes, and the button on your left is a no. Question 1. Someone locked up all the criminals in the swamp on the level above. Was that you? You saved a lot of time for someone that needs every minute on their hand. So thank you for that. That someone shall not be mentioned. Moving on. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? Really? I'm surprised you're still in one piece. Third question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? Heads up. Fourth question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? Yeah? I'm gonna need every bit of information you've got on that one. But later. Fifth question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? What are you, some bounty hunter? If you are, then you suck at your job, because you caught nobody. Sixth question. Have you ever come in contact with the threat shown on the board? Either you love answering yes, or you hit your head too hard. I've never seen you before. Alright, grab your belongings from the back and step out of the room. What a waste of time. You don't even work here. What on earth are you doing this deep down anyway, partner? You know what? Follow me. We can talk more inside. It's not very safe out here. Careful here. It's not very sturdy. Welcome to the kingdom. It's not up to me to decide what to do with your partner. We need to talk to the queen. And when we do... Your Majesty, I've finished interrogating the new captive.
And how would you rate the fruitfulness of that interrogation? On a scale of 1 to 10?
0. They don't talk much, and I think they came from the surface.
The surface? That's a new one. Did they say what they're doing down here?
I'm afraid not.
I think I know. A worried parent can spot another worried parent from a mile away. I've heard the screams and the crash from above. You're here in search of your child. I fear you won't find them. Most humans have ceased to come down to this floor for quite some time now. We can help with getting you back up to the upper floors, but allow us to introduce ourselves first. I am Queen Bouncelia, the ruler of the kingdom. This is Sheriff Toadster, the protector and only other citizen of the kingdom. I apologize on behalf of both myself and the sheriff for the rough reception. We've all been a little on edge lately. I'm sure you can understand. How's the elevator back up doing, Sheriff?
Not too well. It's missing some crucial parts. 3 to be exact.
Do you know where these parts are?
Yes, Your Majesty. I was previously too occupied to go collect them.
The coming hours will be rough for us all. But this is not your battle, parent. Sheriff, accompany the parent and go grab the missing parts.
But Your Majesty, we should be focused on protecting you.
You will, once you two get back with the parts in hand.
Jester, who you claim to have met before, has gone rogue. No matter what happens, he must not make the Queen laugh. Otherwise, what's in her pouch escapes, and we all die. The 3 parts of the elevator are scattered across 3 stations, which we can get to using this old transport system. I believe it's 2 tickets per rider. 2 for me, 2 for you, and 2 for little Beak here. There should be some scattered around here.
All aboard.
You know, I get your confusion, partner. I really do. What's a massive bipedal toad with a hat protecting a giant purple kangaroo queen for? After I was thrown down here by your kind like I was trash, I was hopeless, aimless, cold, and miles away from the promised surface. Long story short, I was found and accepted at my lowest. It was then that I declared myself the ultimate protector of the Queen. It's a cause worth fighting for. Good-hearted individuals deserve protection. We're here, partner. Let's get this over with. The part we need should be in the administration room, within the ventilation corridors. But it looks like the door's locked. Oh, what? What's happening? You stay in there and don't move. I'll figure out a way to get the door open.
Hi, I'm a hungry snake. Do you have any food?
Prepare to get toasted! These toad stars never disappoint, partner. You think he recognized you? He now knows we're not at the kingdom. Let's grab the part and get out of here. Wait. I know my enemies. We're being stalked. These vents are interconnected. They make perfect traps. I'm sure there's a way we can tell which ones are rigged. We just need to figure it out. That's the part we need from this section. Let's head back and see if it'll fit. Let's head for the elevator to see if the part fits. Perfect. That's 1 of 3. I'll stay here and put everything together. For now, maybe just hang around the place and talk to the Queen when you're ready.
Welcome back. I hope your journey was worth it, and the elevator a little more usable. I wanted to let you know how much I respect the things you are doing to get your child back. Putting your life on the line and fighting forces far more powerful than you like that is just admirable. As a token of my respect, please accept this blue keycard. While not much, it is what we consider a symbol of trust. I am proud to announce that you are officially a citizen of the kingdom. Feel free to stay as much as you like, even after you get your child back. The kingdom can now proudly announce that it has reached a population of 5. I say 5 because a friend of yours showed up while you were away. He was in a damaged state, so I told him to stay in the infirmary. He asked for you, so perhaps you could speak with him when you have time.
When the Queen mentioned having many visitors in one day, I knew it had to be you. Listen, whatever happened to me, whatever I tried doing to you, just know it wasn't actually me. I was forced to obey without much thought. I tried communicating with you from afar for a reason. Now you know the true reason why. Still, I want to make it up to you. The Queen filled me in on the situation with the elevator. I want to help with that. I feel much more in control now. I'll come help you find the missing pieces of the elevator. I just need to rest for a little bit and I'll meet you at whatever that station is.
Oh, it's you. Don't worry. I'm unable to hurt you. I'm too weak to do anything. By not listening to me and leaving when you had the chance, you have made a great mistake. Finally, after managing to keep Josh under control, you just had to come around and anger him. Look where your arrogance got us now. A position where neither of us can get to the children. This is your fault, and nobody else's. I meant it when I said I would practice the safest of procedures. But regardless, I have something I want to show you. It sure looks like you need it.
Oh, hi. You're up again. You sure are a sleepy fellow.
Agreed.
Grab some of the vegetable snacks we collected indeed. Oh, they're all finished.
I already have consumed my share of the nutrients I've gathered while you were in your slumber.
Me too. Sorry about that.
I have never witnessed kindness coming from a spider before.
Man, if Abu Josh was here, he would have loved those vegetables.
I am pretty content that he's not gracing us with his irritating presence.
Why do you hate him so much? Sure, he's got some anger issues, but overall he's pretty chill.
We've had our fair share of altercations. Hate is one of the two emotions I am unable to control.
What's the second one?
Sorrow.
Not again.
How is any being able to move past constant sorrow in a world like ours? Sometimes I feel like we're all just doomed forever. We each have our plans and goals, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Nor can it undo the past or previous misery.
Life is too short to be sad all the time, Stinger.
Our lives aren't.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You know I'm not the best at this stuff. Maybe Nab or the captain can help. Captain? As expected. What's that sound?
Lots of other creatures reside in this ecosystem. Could be anything.
Yeah, but what kind of animal makes that sound?
Help me!
Where have you been? I've been waiting for a while. The next piece that we need should be at the second station, the feeding sector. I feel now is a good time to introduce ourselves, which we haven't done up to this point if you can believe it. I'm Uthman. I worked here before everything came crashing down. Literally and figuratively. I can't imagine the stuff you've witnessed down here. My co-workers and I should have spoken up sooner. Perhaps all of this should have been prevented then. But then again, my co-workers weren't really friends in those last couple of months anyway, so would have needed some good planning. You ever had those friends that suddenly turn on you for no reason? To say mine turned on me would be an understatement. They suddenly stopped talking to me. They looked at me like I was some sort of monster. Sometimes I lose my temper, sure, but it seemed excessive. I was and still am confused, to say the least.
We're here. Let's get going. Wait, get down.
That must have been a trap that the sheriff set up earlier. Poor Josh. I can't imagine how confusing this has all been for him. That wasn't locked the last time I was here. Can't be too hard to get it open though, right?
There seems to be two doors behind each other. I think we opened the inner one.
Wow, you just come in here, steal what's ours, and then leave? You humans are all the same. Thieves with no shame. Your greed knows no limits, only controllable for minutes. You can have the crown, I couldn't care less about that. But can I at least have some applause for my little poem, please?
Don't listen to that guy over there! All he cares about are his poems! I'll show you something that's actually impressive. A magic trick! Open sesame! I think I earned a round of applause for that.
Before we grab the elevator piece, there is something I need to do first. I need to hand this imposter over to someone very close to me. You do the honors. He must have gotten very lonely, but I got him a new friend. Now, we wait. Wait, no, Nab. We can't let Nab take him. I tried fixing you so many times, but you're just unfixable. Enough is enough. I can control it. I know I can. I have a few things I need to do around here. You go back without me. The elevator part should be around here somewhere.
2 of 3. Great work, partner.
Welcome back. I hope your journey was worth it, and the elevator a little more useful. We're very close to having it fully fixed. I pray for the safety of the children you're looking for. When you do find them, can I ask for a favor? Could you try and occasionally come visit? It's been so long since we've had a visitor that isn't trying to harm us. Please do consider my request. Other than that, I don't want to keep you any longer. Also, it appears more of your friends have arrived, if you'd like to go check on them.
This is the first entry to what I will refer to as the Toadster Archives, where all information gathered about criminals will be recorded. Criminal number 1, the Snail, was captured near the front gate of the kingdom while I was on patrol. The Snail was captured while hiding in her shell, and has remained hidden since. It was initially thought to be an empty shell husk, until quiet crying was heard coming from within the shell. All attempts to convince the Snail to leave her shell have failed. The reason for this extreme distress has not yet been determined, but I have a theory. This criminal ain't from around here, so it's possible that this foreign hostile environment is what's causing this unnatural behavior. More updates soon. This is the second entry to the Toadster Archives. Criminal number 2, the teacher, was captured near the elevator that goes down from the 3rd floor, where a human was also captured earlier. Unlike the Snail, the teacher was extremely hostile towards me, citing a missing student from her class as the reason she's even down here. Numerous failed attempts to escape were recorded, but it appears she's finally given up. Numerous objects were introduced in an attempt to calm her down, with only a few excess bowling pins seeming to do the job. The teacher has been sitting in a corner since calming down, repeating the sentence, "I can't be late," to herself, over and over. Truly an interesting case. This is the 3rd entry to the Toadster Archives. Criminals numbers 3 and 4, the Birds, were captured by being lured in their current holding cells. Their sudden and unannounced appearance within the walls of the kingdom took me by surprise, but they are now safely contained. They seem to be very territorial, as they did not exhibit any hostile behavior as long as I kept my distance from their cell. It also seems that they were frantically looking for something, although I'm not sure what exactly. Since containment, they've remained completely still. I think they might be trying to trick me into getting in to check on them. I'm not falling for that. More updates soon. This is the 4th entry to the Toadster Archives. Criminal number 5, the Green Gorilla, was captured by falling victim to an intricate trap that was designed and set up in the feeding sector by yours truly.
So far, the green gorilla has been chained, so not too much information has been retrieved. So far today, we've received 7 cases in only a few hours. It's very unnatural. Something up above has happened that's causing these cases to end up down here. It hurts seeing familiar faces in this state, but I cannot risk my health to help old friends that may have gone mad. More updates soon.
Open sesame.
Sapper. I won't lie, I thought the dinosaur would finish you off. But if trapping you will get you out of my way too, then who am I to complain? I'd tell you a very fitting joke, but you humans just never seem to get them. The closest people to me denied me what I was made to do. People who were genetically programmed to laugh at my every joke! They cited some end-of-the-world scenario where whatever's in the Queen's pouch escapes if I make her laugh. But I'm not buying it! I was distraught, and I became dead set on making the ultimate jokester. But after failing time and time again, I realized something. I am the ultimate jokester! There was nobody better to be made, even if by me! With the sheriff occupied, thanks to you, reaching the Queen will be a piece of cake! I will go now, because unlike you, my path to having my family back has never been clearer. Your Majesty, I have finally come to do what I was made for, and deliver my jokes! This is my best batch yet!
I command you to leave and not tell any jokes! Oh no! Look at what you have done!
Oh, they grow up so fast! Too bad she's about to get completely crushed!
This is chaos!
I follow every single one of your orders! Why won't you give me that satisfaction one last time? All I want is to make you laugh.
But you know what will happen if I laugh?
I do. And I told myself time and time again that some things are more important than laughter. But I can't wait anymore! I need to make you laugh, even if just for a little bit. I can't be put aside again. I am nothing without a ruler to entertain. I am sorry. Your Majesty, tell me, what did the train conductor say to the kangaroo? Hop on!
Everything we've worked so hard to build, just ruined. I've let the other prisoners go. Grab this one. Things he knows will definitely be useful. If we make it down there alive, we need to find the Queen's scepter. It's the only thing that can stop this madness.